Let's go. Introducing Batu.
കടലിന്റെ മണലാണ്. এগুলোকে দেখতে পাবি না।
বিশ্বকাপের বাকি আর মাত্র 15 দিন।
Oh.
Brazil ko rin.
ठीक है ब्राजील सपोर्टर ব্রাজিল সাপোর্টাররা তো খুশি হয়ে যাবে
Let's go. Introducing Baku.
conceded that one goal so far. They are defensively resolute, flair and talent in abundance going forward as well. We're almost ready for the kickoff here at Stadium 974. And that is Son Heung-min, the South Korea captain, who gets things underway. South Korea playing in an all-red strip this evening. They are going to have to produce one of their best performances if they are to stand a chance against this very impressive Brazil team. These two countries did meet in a friendly just 6 months ago, and it was a very one-sided, very comprehensive win for Brazil. 5-1 the final score in that one. Couple for Neymar on that day, but Richarlison also got on the score sheet. It's South Korea looking for the early movement forward in the opening minute of this game, but the flag has gone up for offside against Cho Kue-sung. It will be a free kick to Brazil as they get the play underway once again quickly. Back to their regular starting 11, you would say, after all those changes made for the game against Cameroon. They did look a little lacklustre. As I mentioned, only Eder Militao keeping his place. Danilo, who's come back into the side, will be playing at left back. That is due to the absence of Alexandro and Alex Telles as well. A little short of options in that position perhaps, but Danilo more than capable of filling in that particular role. So South Korea will have it all to do, you would imagine, to call what would be yet another huge upset at this World Cup. Winner to play Croatia in the quarterfinals after they beat Japan on penalties earlier today. There's Brazil in possession here inside their own half with Marquinhos, who gives the ball to Militao. Militao just playing the ball back to Goalkeeper Alisson. Seeing Ederson, of course, who played in that last group game. Marquinhos has it again, flips the ball forward up towards Richarlison. Wants to play the ball out wide to Neymar. It's well dealt with by South Korea. Clear their lines. Chan winning a header. Ball cleared long downfield up towards Son, the captain. The left-hand touchline. Militao doing his bit defensively to win the ball back for Brazil. And now move forward with Neymar playing the ball out to the left-hand side. Vinicius Jr now cutting in from that left, finding Richarlison to Neymar. Almost returned the ball to Richarlison on the edge of the penalty area. South Korea able to come away with the ball. Handball in there from Shogo Son as he tried to get it under control. Free kick has gone Brazil's way. Militao picking the ball up. He's flipped it out to the left-hand side. It's Vinicius Jr. Level with the edge of the penalty area. Brazil will move again. Flipped into the path of Rafinha. Tried a disguised pass to the penalty area for Lucas Paquetá. So able to pick him out, and the ball goes out of play. Goal kick to South Korea. Just over 3.5 minutes played in the first half. No goals so far. Need to face Croatia with a penalty shootout. First penalty shootout of this World Cup. Get past Japan. Final 2 round of 16 matches to be played tomorrow. It's still the quarterfinals. A couple of days' time. Ball forward up towards Son. So gave the Brazilian defenders a bit of a headache there before the offside flag was raised against him. And it's Casemiro for Brazil to get the ball over the halfway line. Pass out wide to the left for Vinicius Jr. Goes back to Neymar onto his right foot, onto the ball and then leaves it for Paquetá. Militao coming forward, played out to the right-hand side. Rafinha is then penalised. The referee Clement Turpin. Foul on Su. Rafinha, free kick to South Korea. In their own half, the left-hand side. Su has it again, pass it back to Kim Min-hwan. Will have to be defensively solid here today, you feel. South Korea really looked as though they were not only going to miss out on a place in the last 16, but finished bottom of the group. That's where they were heading. They scored that late winner against Portugal. Should have given the ball away, but he's put it back for a free kick to Brazil. Not at all happy with line. Plays it back to Marquinhos. Thiago Silva. Stepping onto the ball, gives it to Neymar, gets it back again. Trying to invite a little bit of pressure from South Korea as Militao plays it out to the right-hand side for Rafinha. Comes inside, skips past a couple of South Korean players before playing the pass, and then wins it back again on the edge of the penalty area, into the box, drills it low, right across the face of goal. Still a chance for Brazil, and they have taken the lead. Vinicius Jr. with a goal inside 7 minutes. And are they on their way to the quarterfinals already? It's the perfect start. And Vinicius Jr. with a cool finish. First big opportunity of the game, and Brazil have taken full advantage. And it was all about Rafinha winning the ball back after it looked like the chance had gone. The Brazilian players all celebrating in a huddle down by the corner flag. It's an ideal start, and the celebrations are continuing. It's all smiles for Vinicius Jr, who scores only his second Brazil goal, his first at the World Cup. A lot of credit has to go to Rafinha. It was his initial burst that put the South Korean players in difficulty. Just when it looked like they might be winning the ball back, Rafinha pounced again to seize control, played the ball across the penalty area into the path of Vinicius Jr. He tucked it away beautifully, took a touch, steadied himself and curled it into the far corner beyond the onrushing goalkeeper. And a number of red shirts flinging themselves in a desperate attempt to block that ball, stop it crossing the line. Cool finish from Vinicius Jr. and a dream start for Brazil. 7 minutes into this last 16 game. Already Brazil's quarter-final place looks a real possibility. Vini's kept the ball in play again here, down by the corner flag on the right-hand side. Gives it to Eder Militao. Exchanges passes with Paqueta. There's a little reverse pass into Casemiro, who has some space. Played out to the left-hand side now, and Neymar picks it up. Gives it to Vinicius Jr, who will try and take on the South Korean defence. Gives it back to Neymar, who was caught there. Free kick is going to be awarded. Brazil would have been happy for play to continue. They still had possession. It'll be a free kick. Foul on Neymar. He's kept fouled a lot. It's a decent position here for Brazil. On the left-hand side. Too far out, a little too far wide for a shot at goal, but Rafinha and Neymar capable of picking out players in the middle. Neymar goes short, little routine that doesn't quite come off for Brazil as South Korea clear their lines. It's the Brazilians who seem to be in complete control at the moment, 10 minutes into the game. Ball forward is headed away by South Korean head, but only as far as Neymar. Comes inside, and the ball is then played out to Vinicius Jr, tries the cross. And then it's going to be a penalty! Richarlison jumped in front of the South Korean defender, won the ball and was then caught. Great desire shown by Richarlison to win that ball. And things going from bad to worse for South Korea. They were just about to clear their lines. Young was just looking to clear the ball out of play, but Richarlison was on him so quickly, stole the ball from in front of him. And the boot of Young straight through the back of Richarlison's foot. Of course, the incident being checked. It looks like an opportunity here for Neymar to open his account in this World Cup. The main man just getting a talking to from Clément Turpin, the referee. We're very familiar with him, of course. French official. With less than 12 minutes gone, Brazil have the chance to double their lead. Neymar stepping up, as he so often does on the big occasions. Against Kim Sung-kyu, who's made some big saves for South Korea at this tournament. He's the one now getting a bit of a talking to from Clément Turpin, just reminding him, no doubt, that he has to stay on his line. Neymar. Just waiting. Ready, looks relaxed and composed. Fairly long run up from just outside the edge of the penalty area. South Korean goalkeeper has gone all the way over to his right-hand side, almost standing right by the post, comes into the middle as Neymar steps up and rolls it into the corner. Cool as you like from Neymar. Second goal for Brazil, just over 12 minutes played, and already it's looking like a huge challenge for South Korea to make this a contest. What a start for Brazil. Once again, the huddle of Brazilian players jumping up and down in celebration. Neymar scores his 7th World Cup goal in 12 World Cup matches, his first of this tournament, back from injury and on the score sheet. Once again, the credit has to go to Richarlison. Jung-Woo Young was about to clear the ball. There didn't appear to be any danger. Richarlison managed to jump in, got to the ball. And as Jung's foot came through in that attempted clearance, he caught Richarlison. Clement Turpin on the spot to point to the spot and give Neymar the chance to roll in the penalty, outwitting Kim Seung-kyu, who just went slightly before Neymar struck the ball, which gave the Brazilian the opportunity just to roll it into the corner. Having barely managed to get started here in this game, South Korea feel are almost out of this already. Vinicius Jr and Neymar getting their first goals respectively at this World Cup. Neymar with 7 in World Cups overall. It's his 76th international goal, 123 appearances. He is their main man. They will be delighted to have him back for this knockout stage. The 5-time champions on course for a quarter-final spot. And it really will take a miracle now from South Korea. Trying to come forward, put them under a little bit of pressure. Just have to try and get a foothold in this game, which is going to be a big challenge. Played out to the left-hand side. It's an overhit pass for Hwang Hee-chan. Can't get it under control. Brazil just looking so comfortable in the opening quarter of an hour here. Neymar's goal, number 76 for his country, takes him to just one behind the great Pelé. We're watching this game from his hospital bed in Sao Paulo. Played in towards the edge of the penalty area by South Korea as they try and make something happen. Worst possible start for them. Already 2 goals down. The challenge wasn't big enough. It's huge now. Ball played out to the left-hand side for Hwang Hee-chan. He's the hero last time out from the bench. Tries to play a little reverse pass in and then goes for goal. Tremendous effort and a really good save from Alisson to keep it at 2-0. Curling effort with his right foot from the edge of the penalty area. Hwang Hee-chan hit it pretty well. He was heading for the top corner. Alisson had to produce. Really good save. Corner's been taken short. And we'll give South Korea a little bit of encouragement. Long range effort comes in again. The left-footed strike from Hwang In-beom, high over the goal on this occasion. But Hwang Hee-chan denied by a bit of brilliance from Alisson to keep Keep it at 2-0. First chance of the game for South Korea. Disastrous start. Might not look so bad if they can pull a goal back. Still a long way to go. Brazil will be in confident mood after the early impression they've made on this game. Ball is headed into the Brazilian half, but picked up by Erling Haaland. Vini exchanges passes with Paquetá. Plays the ball back to Marquinhos. Finds Thiago Silva. Casemiro then playing the ball out wide to Danilo, and now Neymar on the halfway line. Skips past Lee Jae-sung. Finds Vinicius Jr. He's got 3 red shirts around him. Gets the ball away to Neymar. Probably was caught. Would have been a free kick. Clement Turpin on this occasion choosing to allow play to continue. South Korea briefly winning the ball back, but Brazil are so quick to press and reclaim possession. They have it again on the right-hand side with Eder Militao. Gives it back to Marquinhos into the centre circle. Played out to the left-hand side for Vinicius Jr. again, scorer of the opening goal here. He's given Brazil a platform on which to build what has been an outstanding start. Ball played out to Neymar again. And Brazil have real control, just knocking it around comfortably, at ease, at will. Marquinhos' pass is a poor one, which goes astray, out of play for a throw-in. South Korea just have to try and rebuild, find a way to get themselves into this game. Stranger things have happened, but this really would be a huge upset now if South Korea end up progressing to the quarterfinals from this position. Son with a layoff, picked up by Wang Hee-chan. Can't find a way through, and then Neymar gives it to Vinicius Jr. He's got Richarlison out to his left. He goes to ground following a tackle, nothing given by the referee. Allows South Korea to charge forward. 4 of them in this attack, but plenty of yellow shirts back defending. Wang Hee-chan looking for a way through again, but he's dispossessed by Casemiro, and then Richarlison looking to get onto a first-time pass from Neymar, couldn't quite do so on that occasion. South Korea on the move again, down the right-hand side this time. Juan keeping the ball alive. Still have it here. South Korea down the left-hand side. Perhaps to get the cross in. So Kim Min-jae, Kim Jin-soo should say, the left back, to force himself into a crossing position. Good defending again from Brazil to see it out for a goal kick. That is where perhaps we might see the biggest threat from South Korea, getting into wide areas, trying to get the ball into the penalty area with crosses. Scored a couple of goals from headers already. Sung in particular. Handy in the air. They've done reasonably well just to weather the storm in the last 10 minutes or so. Brazil haven't really threatened again since that second goal. 2-0 up after 13 minutes. Really a huge blow. South Korean side desperate to keep it tight in the early stages and now find themselves chasing the game. Could be a dangerous thing, this Brazilian side. Casemiro playing the ball back to Paquetá. A rare poor pass from the Manchester United man. Gives out a play for a throw-in on the left-hand side for South Korea, just inside the Brazilian half. Soon will take it. It's Throws it long, looking for Wang Chan. Wang Chan finding Cho. It's immediately swarmed by a group of yellow shirts. So Brazil briefly giving the ball away. Every time they lose possession, they are so quick to pile on the pressure. So the referee gives a free kick for a push by Son on Paquetá. Paquetá trying to get under the high ball. It was a dramatic fall from Paquetá, but it was a clear shove in the back from Son. Brazil get things moving once again as Danilo picks it up in the left back position, gives it to Thiago Silva, veteran of this Brazilian side, hugely experienced Chelsea defender. Gets hold of it again. Militao playing a crossfield ball out to the left-hand side for Vinicius Jr. Keep it in by the touchline, now down by the corner flag. Cross comes in, punched away by the goalkeeper. The most convincing bit of goalkeeping there as Danilo delivered that cross. It's now come to Rafinha on the right-hand side. A couple of South Korea players ahead of him, tries to skip past them, almost succeeds. Out of play for a South Korean throw now. It has been a perfect start for Brazil. Neymar's got his goal. Fourth highest cap player for his country. And certainly Cafu, Roberto Carlos and Dani Alves, who of course is part of this squad and did play in that defeat to Cameroon. 25th cap. Neymar just a couple behind in this. South Korea force themselves to an attacking position and win a corner. Militao with the challenge. Swinger to come. With the short corner last time. This time he goes for the cross into the near post, headed away. A wasted opportunity for South Korea, but they still have possession. Another long-range effort from Hwang. This was from even further out than the previous one. This one not really troubling the Brazilian goalkeeper. Comfortable for Alisson on this occasion. Convincing start by Brazil. Catch South Korea out again with a long ball intended for Vinicius Jr. Improved for the goalkeeper this time. We've seen in this World Cup now that we've reached the last 16 stage. Many of the big players stepping up to the occasion. Messi scoring in that win for Argentina against Australia. Scoring a penalty here today, and here is Neymar again. He's got Vinicius Jr. to his left, continues going. Neymar into the penalty area, looking to go it alone, ends up winning a corner. And Brazil looks such a threat anytime they get forward. Neymar's taken the corner quickly from the right-hand side, played it short to Rafinha, now he's got it back again. Gives it to Casemiro, to Thiago Silva inside the centre circle. Nios to Paquetá. Stand midfielder again. Ball out to the left-hand side this time for Casemiro. And out to Vinicius Jr. on the wing. And back there by South Korea. So they try and put the pressure on Brazil. They have actually responded reasonably well to the second goal, but just have so much to do. They've given the ball away again. Inside their own half, Rafinha plays it to Neymar. Neymar has it, and then with a brilliant bit of skill turns away effortlessly from two South Korean players and plays the ball out to the left of Vinicius Jr. Runs towards the penalty area, into the penalty area, tries to get the cross in, deflected behind, and it will be a corner but just a little bit of magic from Neymar. He actually almost collided with the referee. And two South Korean players went to close him down, and Neymar just spun it. Just have to admire the skill and the quality of some of these Brazilian players, and the main man Neymar certainly stepping up in the early stages of this game. 27.5 minutes played, corner left hand side taken by Neymar, in swinger, headed out towards the edge of the penalty area. Rafinha gets it under control and plays it out to Vinicius Jr. He looks to cross and does, in towards the penalty area. The ball played out to the right hand side for Paquetá to hold on to it down by the corner flag. A couple of step overs and plays the ball back to Casemiro. Casemiro into the penalty area, headed away again by South Korea. Richarlison juggling the ball with his head on the edge of the box and somehow kept hold of it. And now a chance maybe for Brazil. Richarlison's in, it's 3-0. It's absolutely magnificent. A beautiful move from the Brazilians, and they are running riot. Richarlison's third goal of the tournament. And Brazil have doubled their tallies of goals in less than half an hour. Having scored 3 in the group stages, they've scored 3 in the first 29 minutes here. And this was just a beautifully worked goal. And now the familiar celebration, the players getting into a huddle and dancing around the goal scorer Richarlison. It's just outstanding. And he is enjoying a tremendous World Cup. It's his third, after scoring twice in their opening game. He's gone to repeat the celebration with his manager now. This is a Brazilian side who really believe they have what it takes to go all the way. It all started with Richarlison juggling the ball with his head on the edge of the penalty area as it went up in the air, and then he played a brilliant pass into Marquinhos, and then just made the run into the penalty area, waited for the pass to come, and it did. Absolutely outstanding. Brazil 3-0 up after half an hour. Just won the ball back again on the edge of their own penalty area, and Richarlison carrying the ball over the halfway line. It's 4-on-4 here. Brazil could be in again. Out to Vinicius Jr on the left-hand side. Neymar and Richarlison waiting in the middle. They are queuing up, and the shot eventually comes in from Rafinha, goes sailing over the top. Such a brilliant bit of play from Brazil that led to that third goal. Started with Richarlison winning that ball on the edge of the penalty area. Went up in the air, and he, as I say, was juggling the ball with his head before getting it under control. Gave it to Marquinhos, who gave it to Thiago Silva, the two centre-backs combining to set up Richarlison for the goal. As I mentioned already, some of the big players really stepping up in the last 16 already over the last few days, with the pie getting on the score sheet for the Dutch. And their win over the USA. Lionel Messi, mentioned already. Tremendous contribution from him. Kylian Mbappe against Poland for France yesterday. Harry Kane as well, the England captain, getting his first goal at the World Cup. It was a good performance. South Korea on the move here. They need something just to give them a little bit of hope. Hwang Hee-chan into the penalty area. Great run. He got to the byline, and instead of trying to pick out a pass, went for goal. Smothered by Alisson. Brazil to call upon their goalkeeper a couple of times in this first half. Hwang Hee-chan it was yet again. He's been the biggest threat. It's an almost impossible angle to score from, and smothered by the Liverpool goalkeeper there. Prevented him from really putting any kind of pressure on Brazil. The scoreline does not flatter them, frankly. It's been a tremendous start. They've just been too good. 3-0 lead inside half an hour. The ball around with such confidence now as Neymar finds Paquetá. Gives the ball to Rafinha on the right-hand side. To Paquetá again. Just get the sense there could be another goal anytime they get forward. Feel as well that there are more gears to go into if they need it. Growing into the tournament, that's for sure. Look at that last game against Cameroon as a disappointment. They were already through. They were most likely going to win the group, which they did. They made a number of changes. Made 10 changes from that team for tonight's game. Vinicius Jr. plays the ball across the edge of the penalty area. Now Rafinha inside the box, looking to get onto his left foot. No space to shoot, but keeps it alive. And a long-range curling effort from Casemiro. Everybody trying to get in the act. Casemiro, who's already scored in this World Cup, got the winner against Switzerland, which ultimately sealed Brazil's qualification from the group stage. Charlison scoring their other two goals. Just scored against Serbia. They've scored 3 of the 5. He's won the penalty today as well. 3 of the 6 goals, I should say, plus winning a penalty. This game that has been converted by Neymar. There's a foul by Casemiro here, just inside the Brazilian half on Cho, which has been taken by South Korea already. Wang Hee-chan, a bit of support, does get it. Kim Jin-sun wins a throw-in, takes it quickly. Woo Young, the ball out to the right-hand side. It's in play just about. No, it isn't. Set up by Thiago Silva as well. Doesn't get too many assists, Thiago Silva, these days, but one of 3 centurions in this Brazilian squad. Well over 100 caps, and here come Brazil again. Neymar playing it out to Vinicius Jr. Left-hand side of the penalty area, looking for the cross, clips it up to the back post, and it is 4! It's incredible! And Brazil are unstoppable. Lucas Paquetá with a volley finish. Guided into the bottom corner. It's misery for South Korea. It's a place in the last 8 for Brazil. We can already say that now. 9 minutes to go to half-time. It's the same celebration for the Brazilian players. Gathering in that huddle. And Lucas Paquetá with the goal. And it was just too easy. His 8th goal for Brazil. Neymar was involved again, as was Vinicius Jr. Neymar playing in Vinicius Jr., who just clipped the ball up from the left-hand side of the penalty area. Paquetá arriving late. Just guided the ball on the volley, side foot into the corner. No chance at all for the goalkeeper. Fabulous finish, fabulous goal. Exquisite Brazil performance so far. devastating in their attacking play, ruthless in front of goal. And if there was any doubt that they were contenders for this tournament, they are putting that to bed very, very emphatically here today. Big moment for Lucas Paquetá, scoring in the World Cup for Brazil, who are on the move again here, by the way. It's Richarlison quite able to pick out a teammate this time. As I've said already on a number of occasions, they just look like scoring every time they go forward now. This could be a really tough night for South Korea. Wang Hee-chan taking it down the left-hand side now. Gets the ball to Son on the edge of the box. Son trying to find a space to shoot. Gets the pass away in the end. It's still with Son now. Brazil defending the edge of their box well. Ball being kept alive by the South Koreans. Still have possession. Wang Hee-chan forced back almost to the halfway line, but he still has it. Brazil, 7 attempts, 4 on target, 4 goals. It's been that ruthless efficiency that's put them in complete control of this game. South Korea still playing the ball around the edge of the Brazilian penalty area, but there doesn't seem to be a way through at the moment. Nice little disguised pass, and Hee-chan going to ground. Clement Turpin waving away the challenges, the claims rather, from South Korean players. That might be a penalty. Wang Hee-chan just colliding with Eder Militao, but didn't seem to be too much in it really. It will be Brazil again to rebuild from the back. Just over 5 minutes left of this first half. Miserable first half for South Korea. Came into this game, I suppose you could say, with nothing to lose. Huge underdogs. They would have wanted to avoid a humiliation, and there is real danger that that might happen. As Vinicius Jr just flicks the ball over the head of the on-rushing defender to effortlessly keep hold of it. Brazil are turning on the style. It's a strong challenge on the halfway line. The referee says is not a foul on Richarlison, who looks a little bemused as he gets back to his feet. South Korea almost now in damage limitation mode. Very tough 40 minutes for them. Find a way through down the right-hand side with Kim Moon-hwan, but again Brazil winning possession back. Militao the ball forward, couldn't find a teammate though. Makes up for it by winning it back and finding Rafinha. Clips it up towards Neymar. Comes back to Rafinha. Casemiro gets the ball under control. Just settles things down here for Brazil. It's just a little scrappy there. A few moments. Back under control here. Vinicius Jr out on the left-hand side. Into Neymar now, just inside Brazil's half. Gives it to Thiago Silva. Gets the ball across to Eder Militao in the right-back position. Finds Rafinha. So just slowing the pace here and happy to just keep the ball. Remain professional and stay focused, but you will know the task is almost done. We'll just be trying to put balls in the back of the net. A little low scoring, little pragmatic Brazil in the group stages, you could argue. It's all about the flair this evening. They threaten to go on the attack again, but Son Heung-min is down. The side of his face, he's obviously wearing that protective mask. So it's obviously a little bit of a concern. Bit of a coming together with Marquinhos. Nothing in it. He's back on his feet now, replacing the mask as we speak. The referee just checking that Korea's captain is okay. Need to carry on, but be okay with the scoreline. As if South Korea would have been on Son Heung-min for this game. Any hope they would have had, any belief that they might have been able to cause one of the biggest upsets in World Cup history, faded fast. They were faded and almost gone by 13 minutes into the game when Neymar converted the penalty to make it 2-0. Doubled their lead since then. Lead by 4 goals to 0 now with 2 minutes left in the first half. Searching for something here to restore the pride in their performance. Should reiterate, it's not so much about a poor performance from South Korea, though they will be disappointed. It's been about that ruthless efficiency from Brazil in the final third. 4 shots on target, 4 goals. It tells you the whole story, really. Absolutely outstanding going forward. So Vini is caught late. It's a free kick, and we see the first yellow card of the game. And gave away the penalty, Jung Woo-young. Picked up a yellow card. These championships, he would miss the next match if South Korea perform one of the most miraculous comebacks in the history of World Cup football. A minute of normal time remaining in the first half as Casemiro plays the ball to the right-hand channel. Nobody there to run onto it though. Brazil seem content just to sit back and see this first half through, maintain the clean sheet. We'll see what we get from Brazil in the second half. Tite will be considering making a few changes, maybe preserving 1 or 2. Neymar back from injury. It's a huge bonus, of course, for today's game. We want to push him too hard if there's still any concern about his condition. Seems to have come through the opening 45 minutes without any difficulty at all, and he's got himself on the score sheet. More importantly, he's just slipped the ball up to Richarlison. He's got plenty of support here. Paquetá finding Rafinha. Rafinha back to Paquetá. Could he be in again? Gets his shot away. Good save from Kim Sung-hyu. Paquetá almost in for his second goal. It's the first shot on target for Brazil that hasn't ended up in the back of the net. Well saved by Kim Sung-hyu. Really nicely worked by Brazil. South Korea clear the ball away and have an additional 5 minutes in this first half. Of the South Korean goalkeeper to react quickly to deny Paquetá. Really well worked move from Brazil again. Paquetá trying to squeeze it in from a tight angle. It's a good save, but one would expect the goalkeeper to make. As Brazil come forward again with Vinicius Jr down the left-hand side. Gets the cross in right across the face of goal on the edge of the 6-yard box, and it was just lacking a touch. Rafinha was the man in the middle. It was just a little too high for him to get his foot on it. Maybe if he'd gone with his head, he would have put it away. Also his head in his hand. Hasn't got himself on the score sheet yet. We think he should have done there. Could so easily have been number 5. Henderson now has it for Brazil. Into Thiago Silva. Gets it back again. 2 of the 5 additional minutes played so far. Brazil. Staggering attacking display in this first half, and they're on the move again. Slipped in to Neymar. Neymar, brilliant feet, just couldn't quite get the shot away in the end of it. It's Brazil prevent a potential South Korean counter-attack. South Korea for the last 10 or 15 minutes really, it's been about trying to just get through to half-time. Really tough night for them so far, and they won't be relishing the start of that second half either. Chan into a high scored pass, which managed to get something on. Brazil again have tidied up any potential danger, and there's a lot of space here for Richarlison to run into. He's got Neymar in support, but Richarlison going alone, saved, and then the ball ends up going behind. May have been a touch off a South Korean defender at the end. No, it's a goal kick that's been taken quickly. And that was a fabulous opportunity for a fifth goal for Brazil. Goalkeeper made the save initially from Richarlison. He chosen to square the ball. It would almost certainly have been goal number 5. Neymar was waiting in the middle. And Chan now. South Korea find themselves on the edge of the Brazilian penalty area. Pulled back across the edge of the box. It's a poor touch which has kept the ball alive here for South Korea. He comes across again. Decent ball to the back post. Good header from Danilo. South Korea's best spell of the game here. Juan. Now Son Heung-min. Find some space on the edge of the box for the shot, but Brazil win it back, and Richarlison then wins the free kick. It's a foul by Hwang In-beon. So easily been 5-0 if you...
You're good, you're good. You keep driving, you're good. This is great. No, this is great.
Heads against the fucking wall, fucking fuck, and we can't beat this guy. We can't beat this guy. We're trying every heads.
لما تجيب نيمار من علي اكسبريس. نيمار اغمى علي نيمار. لا لا نيمار مش غادري. نيمار. لا لا هبي لا مش هتغير.
Powder don't increase though.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying. Get in
Vini. Beleza, não pode ir aqui.
Early here in the second period. There's an opportunity for Vini to take a shot, have the stick taken out of it. Defender there, which to pick up the ball comfortably. Let off in the opening minute of the second half for South Korea. Goals in the first half from Vinicius Jr, Neymar from the penalty spot, Richarlison, his third goal of this tournament, and Lucas Paquetá also getting on the score sheet. They could have had a couple more in truth. Tremendous display from the Brazilians, who no doubt try and keep this up in the second period. South Korea are in here, and they very nearly had a goal back with Son Heung-min one-on-one with the goalkeeper. It will be a corner. And after almost conceding in the opening minute of the second half, South Korea then nearly score inside 90 seconds. It's a long ball over the top. Son getting the better of Marquinhos. Just tried to curl the ball into the corner. It was the goalkeeper who got a little touch to send it wide. Corner now taken by Son from the right-hand side, headed away, and straight back behind for another corner. Getting ready to take it again, Son, headed away at the near post. And the ball back into the penalty area, gets away from the South Korean captain. Goes out for a goal kick to Brazil. We have Alisson to thank for preserving their clean sheet. Best chance of the game for South Korea by some distance there. Son Heung-min inches away from scoring. Alisson got a big touch, and it looks from the replay actually as though it was the shoulder that it came off. Feels like a huge and impossible task for South Korea, but if they were to put in any kind of challenge in the second half, they were always going to need a bit of a helping hand from their opponents, and an early goal in this second half, and maybe that was the chance gone. Made a couple of changes at half-time, by the way. South Korea's Son Jun-ho is on, and so too is Hong Chul, taking the place of Chung Woo-young. Had a really tough first half, picked up a yellow card after. Also earlier giving away a penalty. Kim Jin-soo, the left back, has also been replaced. So 2 half-time changes for Paulo Bento. As Brazil remain unchanged for the time being, but no doubt we'll see changes from Chiche as they think ahead to their quarter-final with Croatia, which seems inevitable now. Vini now has the ball, gets to the byline, plays it back to Paquetá, to Casemiro. So just passing the ball alongside the edge of the penalty area, and Vinicius Jr. then gives the ball away. It's quickly won back by Brazil and then given away again. South Korea will probably just be looking to see this game out without complete humiliation. A shame in losing to Brazil, but they certainly didn't cover themselves in glory in that first half. Some great moments from the Brazilians, in particular that third goal, Richarlison's goal. Just beautiful combination play. 2 centre-halves combining to set up Richarlison. And the ball is played out to the right-hand side, and there is so much space here for Brazil. Rafinha has got options in the middle, tries to play it low. His cross actually rebounds off the defender, then bounces back off him and goes behind for a goal kick. 5 minutes gone in the second half. Brazil still 4-0 up. They've had a couple of big openings already, and there was another one just there. Also had the best chance of the game from South Korean point of view, so plenty going on in the early stages of this second half. Brazil are not here just to sit back and see this through, it seems. Hwang Hee-chan now for South Korea, taking it over the halfway line. He was the hero a few days ago. Scored that winning goal to knock Uruguay out of the World Cup. And we're heading for the last 16. That's who would have been playing Brazil here this evening had Hwang Hee-chan not scored that late goal. Here he is again now, Hwang Hee-chan on the right-hand side, drifting in field, looking to slip the ball into the penalty area for Son, who's beaten to it. Danilo clears long, out of play. Throw in to South Korea. Play back to Kim Min-jae. Possession just inside their own half. Sure now, substitute. Chance to get forward. There's possession on the left-hand side. South Korea look for an opening. Worked this pretty well into the penalty area. Son's pass, though, which was intended for Woo Jae-sung. Able to get hold of it, just good defending. Marquinhos. So we start with a goal kick. Played long up towards the halfway line, taken under control by Paquetá. Out of play for a throw to Brazil, just inside the South Korean half. Rafinha will leave it. It's taken instead by Eder Militao. Now Marquinhos finds Thiago Silva. Back to Marquinhos again. Again to Eder Militao. Danilo to Vinicius Jr on the touchline. Was a real threat in that first half, as were all the Brazilian forward players, really. Field pass is dealt with by the substitute, Chul. So play for a Brazilian throw. It's up by Thiago Silva. Gives it to Neymar, gets it back again on the halfway line. Neymar again to Danilo, and now Vinicius Jr. Danilo's made the run. Vinicius Jr. going back to find Neymar, who skips past Hwang In-beong. Fronted pass by Casemiro out to the right-hand side for Rafinha. Looking for support, whips the cross in instead. Dealt with by South Korea. Looking out to Casemiro, who tidies up again. To Marquinhos, he'll go out to the right-hand side once more to find Rafinha. Rafinha taking on Chol, the substitute, looking for the return pass and gets it, and still going, and gets the shot away. It's a really good save by Kim Sung-kyu, kept alive by Brazil, and the shot from Vinicius Jr. ends up going wide. And that was so very nearly five. Brilliantly worked by Brazil again. It was Paquetá and Rafinha combining the 1-2. Rafinha's dancing feet inside the penalty area. The South Korean players completely stranded. Kim Sung-kyu, the save to keep it at 4-0. Ball over the top from the South Koreans, intended for Cho, but Thiago Silva just dealing with it so comfortably. Rafinha on the move again here, just inside Brazil's half. Gives it back to Marquinhos this time. Danilo helps it on. Gets it back again from Casemiro. Quite as much pace to this second half now. Brazil seem content just to control proceedings. Played up towards Neymar, just tried the little flick into Richarlison, didn't work that time. Most of what he has tried in this game has come off, you have to say. Some little moments of brilliance from Neymar and a very calmly taken penalty. So one back again by Brazil. Militao stepping in. Vinicius Jr. now driving forward. Neymar ahead of him. Takes it out to the left-hand side. Cuts back in. Finds Neymar, bit of space opening up for him. Goes down under the challenge. It'll be a free kick in a decent position. 25 yards or so from goal. Definitely within shooting distance. Fouled by one of the substitutes there, Son Jin-ho. May well be a test on the way here for Kim Sung-gyu. South Korea goal just a little to the left of the penalty area from a Brazilian perspective. Casemiro standing over the ball. Vini there as well, so too of course is Neymar, who will no doubt be eyeing this one up. Kind of position that you feel may suit the right footer, although Vini may fancy his chances of bending it round the wall and into the top corner with his left. It's just a little central maybe. Maybe does provide the option for both right and left-footed players to have a go. But Neymar and Rafinha do step up. It is Rafinha. Does curl it over the wall, but wide of the target. Not troubling the goalkeeper. Will get a corner. Just a little touch off the man on the outside of the wall. So Brazil can keep the pressure up here. 12 minutes into the second half. 4-0. It could have been more. Chances in the second half as well. Brazil have their third corner of the game, which is taken short by Neymar to Vinicius Jr. Casemiro chips it into the penalty area, headed away on the edge of the box. South Korea looking to break away on the counter-attackers with Son on the halfway line. Brazil thought they'd won the ball back fairly there through Richarlison, but the free kick has gone the other way. Tottenham man fouled by his club teammate, according to the referee, Clement Turpin. South Korea relieved, no doubt, that they haven't conceded again in this second half. There's been opportunities for Brazil. As the cross comes in from the right-hand side, South Korea will get another chance to get bodies in the box. Good block by Eder Militao to prevent the cross from the substitute Hong Chul. Work the ball nicely again here, South Korea, but good defending once more, this time from Marquinhos. Clear the danger, Hwang In-beom. Continue to play the ball backwards. Here, South Korea. Crossfield ball hit over to the right-hand side. Kim Ri-hwan gives it to Son. Nowhere really for the South Korean captain to go, trying to slip the ball through a yellow wall into the penalty area, and Brazil have come away with it. Vinicius Jr. on the left-hand side to Neymar. Looks for the return pass, and Vinicius Jr. just beaten to it by Son Jin-ho. Doesn't take Brazil long to regain possession again. It's played out to Rafinha. To Paquetá. Casemiro and then Marquinhos. Thiago Silva out to Militao. Helps it on to Rafinha. An exchange with Paquetá. Rafinha gives it to Thiago Silva, the captain, out to the left-hand side for Danilo. And now Neymar for the 1-2 on the edge of the penalty area with Vinicius Jr. South Korea deal with the threat this time. Hee-chan draws the foul from Richarlison. South Korea pick up the play again. Just over an hour gone now. They haven't added to the scoreline in this second half, Brazil. The pace of the game has dropped a little bit in the second period, perhaps understandably. Hee-chan now looking to get the cross in low from the left-hand side. Marquinhos taking no chances there. Very solid at the back, this Brazilian team. Thiago Silva and Marquinhos, lots of experience. From the Paris Saint-Germain teammates, of course. Thiago Silva, one of 3 players in the Brazilian squad with over 100 caps, as there is a brilliant back heel, as said, Vinicius Jr. on his way. He gives it to Neymar, just left of the penalty area, driving in towards the edge of the box, and plays in a great pass for Rafinha, who's denied again by the goalkeeper. Shooting from a tight angle, and he'll be frustrated this evening at not having got his name on the score sheet yet. It's just a glorious move from start to finish for Brazil. Started on the edge of their own penalty area. Had Rafinha able to apply the finishing touch, it would have been an extraordinary team goal again from Brazil, who are preparing to make their first change. And it's one of those Centurions that I was talking about. He's about to make his entrance. Dani Alves coming on for Eder Militao. Again, I mentioned that Brazil squad, and the top 5 capped players in the history of the national team. 3 of them are in this squad, including Dani Alves coming on for cap number 126, Neymar 123, Thiago Silva 112. Those are the 3 Centurions in this squad. As the corner comes in to the near post, just misses Richarlison. Son for South Korea, dispossessed, and Richarlison has it inside the penalty area, taking his time, looking for options, and eventually the whistle does go. It's going to be a free kick to Brazil. To South Korea, I should say. It's a foul by Richarlison after he lost the ball inside the penalty area. Those 3 players on 100 caps. There are only 8 Brazilians in total who have reached that particular milestone. Cafu and Roberto Carlos lead the way, 142. Actually, Dani Alves has overtaken Roberto Carlos this evening by making it 126. So he's now the 2nd highest cap Brazilian of all time. And Neymar now just a couple behind Roberto Carlos. Brazil continue playing like this, then he may well have overtaken Roberto Carlos as well by the time this tournament is over. 3 more games for Brazil does feel possible. As they win a free kick for a foul on Thiago Silva just inside their own half. Skipped past Hwang Hee-chan, there, the Chelsea defender. South Korea make another change. Park Seung-ho coming on for Hwang In-beom. Tough night for him tonight. It's been a difficult night all round for South Korea as they just look to see this through now, you feel. Almost 20 minutes gone in the second half. They have not added to the goals in the second half yet. Brazil had some chances. Keeper's made a couple of good saves. As the ball goes over the top, I think there may be an offside here. Flag has stayed down for now as the ball is played back towards Richarlison. Flag does now go up. The referee happy for play to continue. That goal wouldn't have counted. Rafinha clearly in an offside position when he got that ball, when the ball was played rather. Hwang Hee-chan now coming forward on the right hand side for South Korea looks to find Cho. Goes to ground after a challenge, but a fair one according to Clement Turpin. Vinicius Jr is dispossessed by the latest substitute, Paik Sung-ho. 4-0 lead for Brazil, scoring their first 4 shots on target. Really could have been a lot more. Certainly feared for South Korea at 4-0 down. Would have been genuine concern about conceding an obscene number of goals in this game. Could still end up on the end of a really heavy defeat. So far they've managed to hold their own in this second half as Hwang Hee-chan delivers a cross, calmly dealt with again by the Brazilian captain Thiago Silva. Absolutely outstanding again this evening. Still such an important member of this squad. South Korea playing in the last 16 for only the 3rd time in their history. Made the round of 16, of course, in South Africa in 2010. They went out at this stage. It to Uruguay. Of course, their best moment of the World Cup came when they were joint hosts in 2002 and finished 4th. Brazil. It was the last time they won this tournament. 20 years now. They feel it's time for number 6. This cross comes in. Decent ball in as well. Big chance here for South Korea. Are they going to find the ball in the back of the net? Somehow it's kept out. Alisson with a brilliant first save. Brazil really struggled to clear their lines there. The Liverpool goalkeeper clearly frustrated. And we very nearly had South Korea's first goal of the game. First effort from Hwang Hee-chan. And Son had 2 attempts, both of them blocked. And it was Alisson on hand to deny Hwang Hee-chan initially. And then brilliant defending from Marquinhos to twice block Son Heung-min before the ball eventually ended up behind for a goal kick. He's had a couple of big opportunities. Son Heung-min in this second half. Alisson again, having been a spectator for such long periods in this game, coming up with the goods when required, and that's what makes this Brazilian side so great. They've always had brilliant attacking players. They don't necessarily always think about their great defenders and goalkeepers. They have 2 genuinely world-class goalkeepers to choose from. Experienced and apparently ageless Thiago Silva at the back alongside Marquinhos. Plenty of solid players in the midfield as well. Casemiro. They are simply just a great all-round team. A really good balance. Maybe the only concern that they have currently is the absence of the 2 recognised left-backs in the squad. Danilo playing there this evening, managing pretty comfortably, you'd have to say. He's an accomplished player. I imagine it wouldn't be too much of a stretch to have him continue in that role for the rest of this tournament if necessary. Brazil have not really been tested in this game, you'd have to say. They have been growing in confidence. They've certainly made their mark on the tournament tonight, really for the first time. 2 good solid wins to get qualification done early in the group stage. A much changed team, losing to Cameroon, that late winner. They were already through. Turning on the style at times this evening as South Korea come forward again. They have been much more threatening in the second half, where the cross here has come to nothing. Brazilian players warming up, and two getting ready to come on. One of them is Arsenal's Gabriel Martinelli. He'll come on for just his 6th international appearance. We're also going to see Danilo depart as well as Vinicius Jr. and Bremer coming on with Martinelli. Centre-back, 25-year-old, who plays for Juventus, obviously at Torino. It's been Mineiro. It's only his 3rd international cap. He's the most inexperienced player in the squad as far as international football goes. A 25-year-old defender coming on. 21-year-old Martinelli for his 6th international appearance, still looking for his 1st international goal. Might fancy his chances of grabbing one this evening. Vinicius Jr. excellent. In the course of this game, he got the ball rolling, of course, with that early strike after just 7 minutes. First touch for Martinelli here on the left-hand side. Just pulls the ball up and gives it straight to Neymar. Some exciting young talent in this Brazilian squad, as well as the obvious experience. 39-year-old Dani Alves and 38-year-old Thiago Silva. Ball is played back to Alisson, 30-year-old goalkeeper. Towards Richarlison on the halfway line, trying to turn away from the South Korean defender who he fouled. One wins the free kick. South Korea prepared to make their 4th change of the game now. Substitutions coming thick and fast. Lee Jae-sung is off. In, started the last game against Portugal, comes on. South Korea move again with Hwang. Into Son now, just inside the penalty area. Back to Hwang Hee-chan, who wins a throw in. Going, South Korea, plenty of effort and endeavour in this second half. Come close to finding the back of the net, a little unlucky on a couple of occasions, and trying to work another opportunity here. Son, the ball under control, and then just overhitting his pass out towards Hwang on the right-hand side. Hasn't really happened for him at this tournament. Son Heung-min. Takes the throw in for Brazil. Neymar wins another one a little further down the touchline on the left-hand side, in front of the technical area where South Korea's Portuguese head coach is standing, Paulo Bento. Can at least be proud of the effort and endeavour his players have shown in the second half. Kept at it, tried to find a way back into the game, had a couple of chances. Just giving them some hope. So unlikely as that seemed. free kick on the right-hand side. Decent position. Someone's going to leave it for Pike, the substitute, to take. Comes out to the edge of the penalty area, and what a strike that is! As South Korea get themselves on the score sheet, Park Seung-ho with a long-range screamer. A moment to enjoy, a moment to celebrate. It's going to mean very little in the context of the game, but a truly outstanding strike from distance. Ball falling to him on the edge of the penalty area, around about 25 yards out. Took a lovely first touch and hit it on the bounce. Absolutely no chance for Alisson. It's such a sweet strike. May have been a slight deflection perhaps, but beautifully struck nonetheless. Park Seung-ho scores just his third international goal. A sense of relief perhaps for South Korea that they've been able to find the back of the net. It's given the scoreline a slightly more respectable look. It's still a dominant win from Brazil, who frankly could have scored more. Have been much less ruthless and aggressive in the second half. Managed the game pretty well. They'll be frustrated to have conceded that goal, but just have to applaud the strike, really. And Park Seung-ho, nice moment for him to take away from the World Cup. Taken by Neymar. So Brazil might just find that they are spurred into action here in the final 12 minutes plus stoppage time. Goal might just wake them up a little. I think they'll worry too much about having conceded it. It's a brilliant strike. Alisson picks it up again. Moves it out to the right-hand side. Keeping the ball well here. Alves, though, gives it away. Wang Hee-chan now picking the ball up and to drive forward. Down to the left-hand side. Korea just kept the ball much better in the second half. They actually have not been pressed as hard. They kept plugging away themselves the goal. But other decent chances as well. If they had scored that goal early in the second half, we might have had a slightly different performance from Brazil. South Korea are in again here. It's another opportunity. Really good save by Alisson. That could so easily have been a second. Really nicely worked, hint of offside perhaps, as the ball was clipped over the top. It's a decent strike by Cho, denied by Alisson. It's going to be his last act, probably, of this World Cup, as he is replaced. Final change of the game, as he comes off for Hwang Wee-jo. Who scored in that 5-1 defeat in a friendly. These two sides last met 6 months ago, and there is a couple of changes for Brazil now, one of which is Neymar going off. The other change is in goal. And it's Weverton who is coming on to replace Alisson. Because he hasn't played in this World Cup, he's going to be given 10 minutes here. Alisson's just made another terrific save. to keep the scoreline at 4-1, although the offside was eventually given. Free kick rather than a corner. So Brazil deal with a potential threat there. They now have a throw in deep inside the South Korean half as they try and add something late on here. Oh, and the goalkeeper nearly getting himself into all sorts of trouble, just about managed to clear his lines with a couple of Brazilian players closing in. Just been a little bit casual in the last 15 or 20 minutes. Brazil, understandably so, they've been in control of this game for such a long period of time. Ball now back with Weverton, the substitute goalkeeper. Clears it long. He will no doubt want to make sure that he keeps a clean sheet for the 10 minutes or so that he's getting here. Likely to be his only contribution in this World Cup. South Korea, let's get in behind again. It's good defending by Marquinhos to deal with a long ball that time. As it was played up towards Hwang Wee-jo, the substitute. South Korea back in possession. They know the game is up. They've known really since about half an hour into the game when Richarlison made it 3-0. They deserve credit for the way they've kept going in this second half. Haven't conceded again. Have made sure they've got themselves on the score sheet. Does look more respectable now. 4-1 win for Brazil. Probably what many people were expecting, but it really looked early in the game as though it could be anything. And here comes South Korea again. Dangerous ball across the edge of the 6-yard box. It's the goal scorer, Paik Sung-ho. They threaten there to start to make this a little bit uncomfortable for Brazil in the last few minutes. He got his name on the score sheet in some style. It's Rodrigo, by the way, who came on for Neymar. He's now sitting on the bench. He's just had the strapping on his ankle cut. All smiles from the Brazilian number 10. He's got himself 80 minutes of action and a goal tonight. Probably exactly what he wanted. Exactly what Chiche, the manager, had been hoping for as well. So just knocking the ball around for fun at the moment. 6 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Could be a fair chunk of it given all the substitutions. I think South Korea will be pretty happy to hear the final whistle. It's not been the fairy tale they'd hoped for. Any remote hopes they might have had at the start of the game faded pretty quickly. Fabulous start from Brazil. They've looked pretty comfortable in the second half as well. They have possession inside their own half at the moment. Thiago Silva and Marquinhos exchanging passes. Figo just miscontrolling the ball as it came through. So South Korea to gain possession. Back for the goalkeeper who's given it away, and Brazil could be in for number 5 here. Good last-ditch defending. Could have been a disaster there for Kim Sung-gyu. Gave the ball away. Brazil have taken the corner short. Keep keeping possession well. I do feel if they wanted to, they could go up a couple of gears here and try and add to the scoreline. Been pretty happy since half-time just to see this through. A couple of early chances. 5 or 6 quite easily, maybe more. Certainly in the last 20 minutes or so, they have eased off. Been frustrated at having conceded the goal, as good as it was. Ho. Overall, this is a performance that will make a number of the teams take note. The other contenders have seen that first half display. I know that this Brazilian side mean business. A number of the big guns have been impressive over the last couple of days. I mentioned before some of the star players from the various nations who have just picked up their game for the last 16. Messi scoring for Argentina, Mbappe with a couple for France. England's captain Harry Kane scoring yesterday against Senegal. Memphis Depay finding the net for the Netherlands. Here come South Korea again. Cross from the left-hand side into the penalty area. Still looking for the free kick, nothing given, but they'll come away with the ball. Chan, who flung himself there at the ball, trying to get on the end of it. Casemiro is now fouled, and Brazil will have a free kick. 3 minutes to go. Stoppage time. Brazilians in no rush here. Let's play back to substitute goalkeeper Weberton. It's rare that a country can afford the luxury of substituting their goalkeeper in a knockout game. And here come Brazil again. Rafinha crosses with his left foot, headed away. Martinelli picks it up now on the left-hand side. Looks it for Casemiro. Bremer. To the left for Rafinha again. He's been desperate to get on the score sheet. Played the cross in, headed away. Paquetá with a touch. Still trying to find their way through again. Martinelli, we're going to get the cross in. And they're queuing up. It's an acrobatic volley from Dani Alves. Well defended in the end. It was Hong Chul who got himself in the way. A spectacular scissors kick from Dani Alves, the 39-year-old. He would love to get on the score sheet, I'm sure, at a World Cup. Connected pretty sweetly with the ball. It was on target. It would have been had the defender not got himself in the way. It is a corner to Brazil. To the final minute of the 90. Rafinha's in swinger and headed, but not enough on the header from Bremer. Just couldn't guide it goalwards. He did beat the goalkeeper to the header. To the ball, I should say. His head to it, just can't stop him though. Going for a goal kick. With Kim Sung-gyu. It's a very good back pass to him. He was under a little bit of pressure there, but South Korea have cleared their lines up to the halfway line. Crossfield ball now might just bring an opportunity for Son Heung-min, who fires it over the top and high into the stands. Just kind of sums up South Korea's day. It's been tough out there. Almost catching Brazil out on the counter. Really, their big chances have come late in the second half when it's been all over, with the exception of that great opportunity for Son in the opening 90 seconds or so of the second half. We are into stoppage time now. 4 minutes of added time. Still almost there. quarter-final with Croatia. Is their next step in their quest for a first World Cup in 20 years. Runners-up, of course, Croatia in 2018, but arguably less than convincing in this tournament so far. Haven't exactly cruised through the tournament. 4-1 win over Canada, their only win in 90 minutes so far. Goalless draw with Belgium after starting off with a goalless draw against Morocco. The penalties coming from behind against Japan to secure their place in the last 8. Only Joe here for South Korea, who is still plugging away, looking for a little opening in this Brazilian defence. Plenty of players forward, giving it away on the edge of the penalty area, and the counter-attack potentially on here for Brazil. It's Richarlison speeding down the left-hand side. 3 yellow shirts now joining him in the attacking third on the edge of the penalty area. Richarlison happy to hold on to the ball. Surrounded by 3 players in the end and winning the throw-in. Huge effort again from Richarlison. He always puts in so much. He won the penalty, scored the 3rd goal, which was maybe the goal of the night. He's their top scorer at this World Cup. His 20th goal for his country. His 41st appearance. That's a very good return. Now he has the ball again, holding it in the corner. 90 seconds of stoppage time to go. South Korea clear it. Only as far as Dani Alves. He wants to shoot from distance. This is the target. Wants to shoot from distance. This is the target. Absolutely desperate to get on the score sheet, it would seem. Understandably so. The 39-year-old